Hello everyone, it's Steve Dives again, a missionary of the Sacred Heart. We're on Mission Alive here at our MSC Missions Office at Kensington in Sydney. And I'd like to share with you today a little story about my time in Fiji. I went to Fiji in 1991 and I was in charge of our college at the Pacific Regional Seminary. Our college was right next door to the Dawson College and just near the Maris College. We found it difficult to run our own formation program because of the close proximity to all the different colleges, and the building we owned there was actually on land belonging to the bishops. So we were keen to get a place in Suva, close enough to the seminary to come to classes each day, but in a more rural setting. And so I proposed to the seminary senate that they buy our college and we would move and build somewhere else. They agreed to that, and then I was left with the task of finding suitable land, which isn't easy to find in Suva, to build a new seminary college. We checked lots of land around and couldn't find anything that was really suitable for our needs. We started a novena to Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, and after that had finished, I saw in the local paper, the Fiji Times, an advertisement for land for sale, freehold land, at a place called Wailoku. And that was an ideal place, but very hard to buy land there. I rang the number advertised in the paper, and an Australian woman answered and was very, very angry. And she said, "You're the 100th person that's rang here today. I don't have any bloody land to sell. Please stop ringing this number." And so I thought, I have to try and calm her down a bit. And I kept talking to her and I said, "Well, I can understand how annoyed you must be if it's not your land." She said, "No." And I said, "Do you have any idea whose land it is?" She said, "I wish I did. I'd go and wring his bloody neck." Anyway, afterwards she said, "Look, I heard it's something to do with fisheries. Now, please don't ring me again." So I hung up and I rang fisheries. And I said, "I believe you have someone there with land for sale at Wailoku." And the girl said, "Oh yes, it's our director. I'll put you right through to him." And of course he hadn't had any phone calls because they were all going to this woman. So he said, "Oh yes, Father, you're interested. I'll meet you out at the corner of Wailoku and we'll have a look at it." So I went out and it was up on a hill. It was absolutely perfect for what we needed. So we talked about a price and it seemed quite reasonable to me. And so he said, "Now you come to my office tomorrow and we'll sign the deeds." And I said, "Oh no, you come to my office now and I'll give you 10% deposit." "Oh, Father," he said, "you can trust me." And I said, "No, I trust everyone, but I just wouldn't sleep tonight if I didn't have it signed and sealed." So he said, "Okay, well that's all right." So off we went and I gave him a check, and we went the next day, and we had an architect there, a Sri Lankan who was Buddhist and became Catholic, a wonderful architect, and he designed it on the setting up of a local village. So there's a beautiful chapel on one end and a bourrée or a thatched meeting house on the other with a cement floor and that. And then there were houses for the students, shared houses for the students and single houses for the staff. There was a classroom, library, dining room, and another larger building which at that stage was built as a pre-novitiate. It was only about 20 minutes drive from Wailoku to the Pacific Regional Seminary, where our students went for their classes. And so we have this this wonderful formation centre there, and these are the leaders of the future. It has just recently, Fiji or the Pacific Islands has become a province in our congregation. So it's a province in our own right. And the first provincial, Tamati Sefo from Samoa, was one of the students there when I was there and when the seminary was built. And he graduated, got ordained, and now he's leading the province. And many other young local men from all over the Pacific, from Kiribati, Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, Wallis and Futuna Islands, and the Marshall Islands are training there. And it's supported and has been supported for many years by the Missions Office here in Sydney. And we're very grateful for that. They helped us in many ways and continue to do so now, so that these young men can live in a kind of village setting but get very good education to make them the good missionary priests and leaders of the future. So we're very proud of our new young province and the wonderful men that are in it and have given their lives to God as missionaries of the Sacred Heart. They have a wide range of areas to cover throughout the Pacific, and that they'll go out and replace these older men, or the old guys like me that have moved on back to Australia, but we know that it's in good hands and they'll do wonderful work. So that's my little story for today. Thank you, and God bless you all, and pray for us and pray for our young missionaries. God bless, and have a nice, lovely day. Thank you.
Okay, good. I'll go back to that one.
That one?
That one, the grey one.
That one?
Up. Okay, click.